My bounce back is quick. I'm here. I'm here. I did get 2 sets. I got 24 jars, not just 12. Also, jars aren't that expensive. I wish I had a coupon at Ace. These were, I think, $19 for the 12. And, you know, you break down the math. It's not crazy expensive, especially you can obviously reuse these. They go in the freezer, the microwave. Mind you, if you're going to put it in the freezer, try to only stick with the wide mouth jars, period, in the freezer. And something else I do is I'll put them in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours. If you can go a little bit over that, doesn't necessarily have to be 48, but like 36 hours. Get it nice and cold and then put it into the freezer. The likelihood of it cracking when you pull it out, also when you pull it out of the freezer, put it into the refrigerator and before you start to use it, if you can help it. But overall, I've noticed putting it in the refrigerator that the first time, that really helps. That really helps. Even if you're going from freezer to microwave, try to keep it out room temperature for just a little while to kind of let it know, like, okay, we're warming up here. We're not just going from icy cold to like, woo, my molecules. If you understand what I'm saying. There's a pork shoulder that is sitting in my freezer, taking up an obscure amount of space. So I have to rectify that, and anything I can get shelf stable, even better. And I really think I haven't canned any pork yet. I think the pork shoulder is going to do really well with the canning process. Chicken can be a little delicate, so a nice pork shoulder can do a long cooking time. And I'm trying to remember how long the cooking time is. It's probably like 90 minutes, something like that. So an hour and a half on some carnitas. The pork shoulder, it can handle that. The chicken, hit or miss with it, can get a little overdone, but it's in its juices, so it's not bad. I did chicken thighs and they were way better than I ever would have thought. Way better. I seasoned it, so it tasted really good. I was incredibly surprised. I might try chicken, yeah, but I don't know. I think it might get dry and weird, and that's why I did the thighs, because they retain a lot more of their moisture. I think they have a very slight more fat content, and I've said this before, for the slight, you might as well go for the flavor. Might as well, unless you have to for some reason or another. I would go for the flavor. This is such a very weird conversation I'm having right now, because it's bringing up all these memories. Sausage that I've been making, I normally did chicken, but I tried it with chicken thighs, and it has a very interesting texture that I'm not sure. I don't dislike it, but I want it different. So I think I might blend up some of the top half with the bottom half and see what we get out of that texture wise. Flavor's great. It's just, sausage is just a seasoning. I hope you guys know that. It's ground meat and seasoning. That's it. There is nothing fancy about sausage. I mean, the casing. If you want it to be in the casing and the tubing and whatever. But if you don't need it and you just need a nice little sausage patty, or maybe some ground sausage to put in some pasta or something like that, it's just a seasoning. So blend up all your seasonings. Do a quick search for seasonings. I might try to post if you're interested. I'm thinking about making my own seasonings, not in-house, but like designing my own seasoning recipe and then allowing you guys to purchase it. I don't know if that would be something you're interested in, because there's a few seasonings that they can go on almost everything. Like my canning seasoning can go on just about everything, and then you can add a little extra. There's no salt in it, but add salt. I always add a little extra garlic because that's what you do. I don't know how to function without extra garlic. Do you? Are you functioning if you don't have extra garlic? These are the existential questions that I have to ask myself. And this video has gotten very long, and I know I'm not going to want to edit this. I'm